Zoro gets Enma. No, I want to see what happens when Zoro meets Hiyori. Let's see if it can write up a bit of a romance. Can it come up with some sort of a romantic storyline here? Better than what Oda did. Luis Samaras says, I'm late. How does this work? It doesn't. Zoro first meets Hiyori when Sanji... How come sometimes it's got so much shit to say? Does this AI just really like writing romantic fanfics? Like, sometimes it just gets really into it. Other times it's like, oh, Luffy fights Kaido. Hey, did you know Kaido's got 4.6 billion berry bounty? Hey, did you know that Kaido's got a air Logia? Hey, that's all I got for you here. How come sometimes it's just like, all right, let me whip up some real juicy shit. Zoro first meets Hiyori when he, Sanji, and Brook are brought to the Ryukyu Palace to meet with the ministers. This did happen. It's just clearly mistaking Hiyori for Shirahoshi. Hiyori initially mistakes Zoro for a monster. It's a common thing in the series, but is quickly relieved when she sees that he is actually a human. Oh, so she literally thought that he's a monster. She looked at him and was literally like, oh my god, is this some sort of a weird Hydra mutant freak? Oh no, on closer inspection, it's actually just a normal person. Hiyori later accompanies the Straw Hats on their journey to the surface, and she's very impressed. She literally, it just thinks it's Shirahoshi. She's impressed by Zoro's swordsmanship, sure. She seems to be fond of him. Okay, correct. As she's always seen smiling whenever she's around him. Okay. This is just... Okay, hold on. So, keep in mind, she's later seen attending a banquet in the honor of the Straw Hats and is seen sitting next to Zoro. It then says the following events are non-canon, and therefore not considered part of the canon story, as though everything else it just said was canon as fuck. It's just like, okay, but the next bit, though, the next bit might not be 100% legit. Zoro versus Hody Jones. Ironically, this part is fucking canon. This did happen. After it's just like, my version of events is canon. Some real shit that might have actually happened in the manga and anime, we're gonna call that non-canon. This is a very arrogant AI. Alright, after the Straw Hats defeat the New Fishman Pirates, they return to Ryukyu Palace. Zoro is then seen sparring with Hiyori, and he easily defeats her. Why did he... Now it's mixing her up with Tashigi. However, their match is interrupted by Hody Jones, who challenges Zoro to a fight. Zoro initially refuses, but is eventually convinced by Sanji to fight him. This AI really thinks that Zoro never wants to fight. It says Zoro initially refuses here, right? Same shit with Hawkins. Zoro says he doesn't want to fight. Zoro says he'll fight with him. Zoro says he doesn't want to fight. Why does it always thinks Zoro doesn't want to fight? Alright. This stuff is not important. I'll keep a little bit of it. It doesn't really affect the plot of Wano. Zoro needs to get Enma. That's what's important here. Are we still... What act are we in? We're in Act 2 right now, right? Zoro gets Enma. Enma is the king of hell in Buddhist mythology. He's also known as Yama. Okay, I guess Zoro doesn't get Enma in our version of the story. That's fine. Actually, might be for the better. Okay, so no Enma. Hiyori is now a mix of Shirahoshi and Tashigi. Zoro never wants to fight. And Big Mom is in Wano. Well, she's showing up in the next few days. Luffy is sent to Udon Prison. And what I want to see are some golden interactions, some actually meaningful interactions between Luffy and Kid. Let's see if this AI can produce some character writing for Kid during Udon Prison Mines. Luffy is sent to Udon Prison after being captured by the Marines. God damn it. No, we beat the Marines. We already defeated the Marines. Does this AI not remember? They beat the Marines and then all the Straw Hats hugged. That was really important. The ship sinks, the Marines are defeated, the Straw Hats all hug. This AI, I forgot about that. All right. He is placed in a cell with other prisoners where he befriends a man named Inuarashi. It's so close. This AI is so close to making sense. The two of them eventually escape from prison, and Inuarashi joins Luffy's crew. Luffy is put back in prison. He's put back in prison after being captured by the Marines again. He's placed in a different cell this time and meets a man named Ryuma. No, he needs to meet Kid. Make him meet Kid. The two of them become friends and escape from prison together. Why is Luffy sentenced to death when he just escaped prison? He's sentenced to death after being captured by the Marines again. He is placed in a cell with other prisoners where he meets a man named Emporia Ivankov. The two of them escape from prison together and Ivankov joins Luffy's crew. Holy shit. What the fuck? All right, so we got Inuarashi and Ivankov joining the crew. Ryuma's still alive, and the two of them become friends. Luffy did not invite him to the crew, though. So for some reason, it's just Inuarashi and Ivankov. All right, that's fine. Guess we're not meeting Kid there. I have to write some shit in for Kid. Kid is in Udon, and he... Morj, that's the real Luffy-Ryuma parallel. Yeah. Kid is in Udon, and he gets character development. Let's see if we can just force this shit to happen. Kid has a lot of development in Udon. He starts out as a small, weak child who is constantly getting bullied. All right. However, as the series progresses, so Kid spends apparently most of the series in Udon, Kid slowly becomes more confident and stronger, both physically and mentally. All right. He even begins to stand up for himself and others. Oh, this is very sweet. So Kid was a bullied little kid for a while, and eventually becomes the leader for his own group of friends. All right? What happens when Kid meets Luffy? Kid first meets Luffy in Udon, not in the first 3 times around. So this is a separate time, a separate stint of Luffy's in Udon. So Kid meets Luffy in Udon and joins his crew. God damn it. This AI is upset. It believes that anyone that Luffy meets in Udon is supposed to join his crew, except for Ryuma for some reason, who did not get the invite. For some reason, Luffy got sentenced to death after meeting Ryuma, so that was a bit of a pattern breaker. Kid first, okay, while the latter saves him from some bullies, so Kid was still getting, oh, wait, yeah, so the kid was still getting bullied. Even though he began to stand up for himself and others and became a leader of his own group of friends, he was still getting bullied, and Luffy kind of had to save him.